and welcome to Monster Monday. I am Dr. Gregory Fedora. Today, we are going to discuss the Lake Worth Monster, which is located in Lake Worth, Texas, hence the name. It is described as being furry and white with scales and goat's horns. It is said to be about 7 feet tall and 350 pounds and very, very strong. Now, back in 1969, July, families were gathered around Lake Worth to enjoy the lake and enjoy the summer when they saw this creature bearing across a cliff. A man happened to take a photo. It's a famous photo. And then it vanished. 2 days later, a young man was driving past Lake Worth when a creature jumped out of a tree and landed on the hood of his car, destroying it. It growled at him and hissed and then ran into the woods. He was terrified and reported it to the newspaper. The newspaper did articles. The police went out and searched for this creature, but couldn't find it. Then, 7 days after that, more families enjoying the time at Lake Worth, but also hoping to see the creature, were gathered at Lake Worth once more. This time the creature came out of the woods, grabbed a tractor tire, tossed it 500 yards. Not something a mere man could do. Landing and almost hitting a few of them. Thankfully, no one was hurt. It then howled at them and ran back into the woods. Now, it disappeared for many years. People were like, oh, it must have been a hoax, some high school kids. But how many high school kids can jump out of a tree onto a moving car and total it? How many high school kids can lift a tractor tire and throw it 500 yards? I've lifted a tractor tire. I can barely make it do a few loops on my own, and I'm a grown man. In 2005, once again, families at Lake Worth saw this creature again come from the woods, howl at them, growl at them, and then disappear once more. 2017, another sighting of the Lake Worth monster. This time it ran across in front of a bus full of children on their way to enjoy a day at Lake Worth. What is this creature? We don't know. Some say it's a hoax. But who in their right mind would come together a costume of a goat with white fur, but with scales and horns? Where do you find that costume? You make it? Why would you even make it? It's ridiculous. No one does that. It's obviously a creature deep in the woods. It reminds me of the Minotaur. And as we know, as I have taught you, all legends start from a reality. The Minotaur terrorized ancient Greece. It was half man, half cow with horns and fur, oftentimes also described with having scales. Perhaps the Lake Worth monster is a descendant of the Minotaur, hiding in the woods of Lake Worth, or thereabout in that area, only coming out when it needs to. These cryptids are smart and elusive and have been around for centuries. So the next time you're in Lake Worth, Texas, stop by, look around, throw out some hay, and perhaps you too will get a chance to meet the Lake Worth monster. Until next time, stay safe and keep searching.